Daily Sean coming at you. What up, tribe? DNP update. For those that have not been following along, I'm at the point now where I'm ready to say this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going, and this is how it's going to happen. Spent several weeks looking online, talking to a couple people here and there. Made a decision going to a school that's local. It is completely online. And this morning I met with my advisor to go over our curriculum plan. I never thought I'd be doing that again. Actually, it was okay. In my mind versus what the physical plan is, today was about making sure there's no surprises. I wanted to know which classes I was going to need, when they're offered, what are the limitations, and talk a little bit about my capstone project and my clinical hour requirement. All of these things are universal for a DNP program, anywhere that you go. For the DNP degree and program, you need, I think it's a total of a minimum of 1,000 clinical hours, and that's calculated in from bachelor's to doctorate. So a little bit of math involved in that. Oh my God, nurses in math! I wanted to make sure that there was no surprises towards the end of the program or in the middle of the program and someone say, oh, by the way, you need an extra 300 clinical hours, so you're going to have to take another class. Oops, sorry, because that's never happened. I also wanted to make sure about the capstone project and what that involves and what I'm going to need to do. All of those answers were answered. All of those questions were answered, and I was more than happy with what is going to be expected of me. This is all online, but I also have the ability to literally take a 25-minute, 30-minute drive and go on campus, and I could talk to human beings, which was kind of important to me. I don't have any problem with online programs and cohorts, but I'm never going to let go of the brick and mortar aspect of it, the traditional environment of being able to sit in a room with an advisor, an instructor, someone who is mentoring you through a class. I guess I'm interested in, when it's time to do my capstone. If I have questions, I would love to just sit in a room with my advisor and bounce ideas off instead of playing email tag or getting on the video conference or things like that. It's also conveniently located close to home and also close to my job, so on days that I'm working, if I get out of work on time, I could always go on to campus making arrangements if I need to. I was most interested in what are the limitations to certain classes, and sometimes you don't know this until you find out by accident or when it's too late, that certain classes are only offered at certain times of the year. So if you need to take class A, B, C before you take class D, but class D is only offered in the fall, if you don't take class D in the fall, then you can't take E, F, or G. So if you don't take it in the fall when it's only offered once a year, you have to wait an entire year, sometimes 2 years, before you can take that class again. And if that class is a prereq for additional classes, then your degree is on hold for however long until you can take that class whenever it is offered. So I wanted to make sure that that didn't happen. And it seems that I'm still able to follow the slow as you go plan. I need 26 credits, which is going to be 6 semesters. 2 of those semesters I'm going to take 2 classes. And 2 classes online with my current job schedule is doable. I'm obviously going to have to suck it up and on my days off be spending most of my time working on classwork, but it ain't like I ain't never done that before. Hello, we all have. But this way it's doable. It's not going to disrupt my current lifestyle and my household to a great degree. On my days off, I will do my studying. If I have to, depending on how the workflow goes, it'd be really hard to do classwork on the days that I work, since I'm up at 3 a.m. and I'm in bed by 8:39 p.m. working a 5 to 5p shift, coming home and dinner, and it would be difficult. I could do it if I had to, but it will be difficult. So I'm pretty sure that I've talked about it with you many a times, that time management is key when it comes to surviving not only nursing school, but the nursing profession. This is not my first rodeo. In fact, I've done this so many times, I've become a professional student. If you have followed my journey in any way, shape, or form, this is like, I've gone back now, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is my 5th time going back to school. I just can't seem, it's like I'm addicted to school or something. I promise I'm not. This is it. After this degree, there's no way you're putting me back in a classroom in a formal collegiate program any way, shape, or form. I'm done. I've had it. I'm only getting this out of necessity, trying to plan for my future, maybe in the next 5 years or so, hoping to be able to teach at the collegiate level, to teach NPs in a classroom. I already teach every level of student at the bedside in clinicals, everything from LPNs to DNP students have been under my mentorship, so I have more than enough experience for that. But I'm ready to take it to the classroom, and that's why I'm doing this. Whether I do it immediately or in the next 5 years, if I do it part-time, full-time, I don't know. I'm not really worried about that right now. But in order for me to teach at all in any university, I'm going to need my DNP. And to continue to grow as a professional, the DNP is it. So I'm ready. I'm comfortable. I'm happy with everything that has gone on with me learning about what to do. This was the best option for me. Throwing all of my important things into a bowl, this met like 90% of what I want. And quite honestly, I love the fact that it's so close to home. So, and to boot, meeting several people today when I went to discuss my curriculum plan, everybody was freaking awesome. They were so cool. I ended up socializing with my advisor for probably half of the meeting. So that says a lot. If everything goes as planned, you are looking at the DNP class of 2021. The Daily Sean. I'm out.